restrictions were imposed. State government has announced relief package also to mitigate the problems of the public. I'll give you the numbers just now. We have created a dedicated portal for information and services relating to COVID-19. I'm sure you all are aware of that website. It's www.covid19sikkim.org. So a lot of information is available here, including number of online services like vehicle passes and was it yesterday or day before yesterday when Honorable Governor also inaugurated the facility of self-declaration. Online it can be done, so that when people return to Sikkim, they don't really have to do that paperwork, filling up the form, etc. It can be done online. I'm happy to say that government had taken a decision to provide an extra honorarium of rupees 5,000 per ASHA worker, and this has already been disbursed. Just now Chief Minister's office informed me that I think the number is about 700 odd ASHA workers. So they have got this extra because we know that they are performing a very difficult job in a very, very difficult situation. They are our frontline warriors, and we must recognize their effort and also provide them assistance which is due to them. So this has been done. Then on 14th of April, for the stranded people outside the state, we have appointed special officers on duty at New Delhi, Kolkata, Guwahati and Siliguri. We have even circulated their mobile numbers and people are getting in touch with them. Main problem of the people is that they are stranded, they are restless, they want to come back, and some of them also have financial issues. So on 16th of April, state government has taken a decision which is known to everybody, that a financial relief of rupees 30,000 to patients who are stranded outside the state will be provided. So this activity will be coordinated by Chief Minister's office because the money will come from Chief Minister's Relief Fund. And there is a prescribed procedure, very simple procedure. Basically, one has to just give details and this kind of assistance will be available. Similarly, you might be knowing that state government has been providing assistance to students who are studying outside the state and suddenly they find that education institutions have closed down and they are in a lockdown situation. So government decided they will be given 5,000 rupees per student. So we got their telephone numbers and details and then their bank details also. And you will be happy to know that 5,000 rupees per student has been given to 1,452 students. It's a large number of students and everybody has been given a credit of rupees 5,000 in their accounts. So state government is doing everything possible that is required to be done as far as providing succor and support to people of Sikkim stranded outside the state is concerned. As far as screening is concerned, you know that rigorous checking is being carried out on the entry points, two entry points, Rangpo and Malli. And at one point of time when everything was open, 2,000 vehicles per day on an average were being screened. Now with these restrictions, number has come down. It's between 300 to 400. Like day before yesterday, 322 vehicles were screened. And for your information, and this is very, very important, this screening of vehicles started from 29th of January. Much before what other states started doing. So we started doing it from 29th of January, and so far more than 1,08,400 vehicles have been screened. Yesterday we screened 358 passengers, 322 vehicles, 358 passengers, and so far the number is astounding. So far 6,05,000 passengers have been screened since January. So you can imagine the effort that our police personnel and health personnel are putting in. As far as sampling is concerned, we have sent 78 samples for testing, and all 78 have turned out to be negative. We are also trying to create a testing lab here. Civil construction work is going on. Instruments are on their way, and in the meeting that I had with the task force before coming here, the indication is that it will take about a month's time before we can have our own laboratory. But then we are sending our technicians for training. So in a day or two, just now I approved the tour program. We'll be sending out our technicians in 3 weeks' time. Hopefully the civil construction work will be over. Machines have been ordered. But then what is important is that it is on our request. Honorable Chief Minister wrote to Union Health Minister after our request to Government of India. Government of India agreed to have this lab in North Bengal Medical College, and that is serving us very well so far. And when we have our own lab, then things will become even easier for us. As far as medical supplies are concerned, it's true that initially we had stock, but then we were apprehensive, God forbid, if we need to augment the stock, then how would we do it? And you know that we made special arrangements because getting PPEs, N95 masks, triple layer masks, gloves, and then VTMs. Every state was, scrambling for these things, and we also were having difficulties in getting these things. But we did it in a manner which gave us good results. Whatever small little quantities that we could procure from anywhere in the country. So we kept collecting those things in Delhi, Resident Commissioner's office, and when we had a sufficient sized consignment, we brought it here with special arrangements with the Indian Air Force. So with that, our medical supply position is quite comfortable. We have sufficient number of PPEs and masks, and through you, I want to assure all our medical personnel that we are quite okay as far as medical supplies are concerned. We have created adequate quarantine facilities, and there is no worry on that score. As far as essential commodities are concerned, sanitizers readily available. I don't think you would have encountered any problem. Diesel, petrol, again, diesel, petrol, LPG. These are the things which we keep monitoring on regular basis, and we know that stock position is quite good. Rice stock position, we have stocks which will last us for more than 2 months. So there is no worry on that score also. People are making generous contributions to Chief Minister's Relief Fund, and those funds are being utilized through Health Department, municipalities, through Sikkim Police, and many other agencies for taking care of corona relief related activities. State disaster relief funds are also being used for this purpose. You might also have taken note of some welfare measures that state government had taken a decision on, like providing 300 rupees per day extra wages to all the industrial workers, and also providing one-time financial assistance of rupees 2000 per head to all registered building and construction workers. Now, this assistance has been given to 2193 workers. So this is a large number. As far as distribution of food packets, food relief is concerned, as per the decision and announcement made by the state government, first phase of distribution is already over. I've got the confirmation from all the districts, north, west, east and south included, that as per the lists which they had prepared, everybody has been provided with rice, dal, cooking oil, potato and onions. And the total number of per families thus benefited is more than a lakh. 1,06,30,000 to be precise. So these many people have been given assistance in the form of food packet containing rice, dal, cooking oil, potatoes and onions. In between, we had some issues with regard to maintaining the supply chain, but these issues are always anticipated, especially when goods have to be brought from outside, and control over the events outside the state is not really in our hand. But we have still been able to work overnight, and finally we have been able to complete distribution of these commodities in first round. Everybody has been covered, nobody has been left out from the original list. Now we have another list of persons who seem to have been left out. The decision of the government is that everybody who deserves should be covered. So another list has been prepared by district collectors, and additional sanctions have been given by the state government. Today food department has confirmed to me that by today evening, additional quantities of rice, dal, cooking oil, potato and onions required for these additional families will reach the districts by today evening. That is the commitment that they have made, and I have told the district collectors to ensure that beneficiaries from the additional list, they also get these supplies over next 2-3 days, because we really want this job to be completed before many other activities which will start from 20th. So this is as far as relief by state government is concerned. I think I have covered almost everything, but still if you would want some more information,
So
I'll be glad to
So I have
answer
one
these
question.
questions.
You said that the construction would be resumed from 20th. So will the construction material will be allowed to be brought from outside state in this case?
So, because officially we have not taken a decision on that, in the spirit of Government of India directives, movement of all goods freely is allowed, right? Construction activities will commence here with the labor locally available. So movement of labor is not allowed. Now it should be possible for the contractors to start working with existing available material, locally available, but I see no problem as far as movement is concerned. All that we are working on is how to regulate the movement of trucks and truckers across the border. So in principle, no problem. It's just that in a day or two, I've asked Secretary Transport to work on. Some suggestions have been made. It's premature for me to talk about that, but essentially what we would want to do is, because safety, public safety is the most important thing. So those truckers who are involved with this cross-border movement of goods, they should mingle with the people here, populace here. I was just wondering whether we should have transit accommodation for them where they could come and stay. One suggestion was that the truckers coming from West Bengal side, anyway they return on the same day after dropping the goods here. So the instructions would be this, that we encourage that, because if somebody is coming and just going back, then to that extent there is no problem. But if they stay, then they should go to the designated transit camp. Now those transit camps will be created in all the 4 districts, but they are working on it. Maybe in a day or two they will come out with the protocol, because we still have 2-3 days time. But we had extensive discussion on these issues, because whatever we do, overriding consideration has to be public safety. So we are just thinking of the options and possibilities, how best we can do these things, so that while the movement also takes place, there is no threat to public safety.
So, sir, I just want to know, Sikkim is the only state which has not a positive case. So how does it able to ensure the safety of its people? Whole nation is curious at the moment, and on top of it, despite proximity to West Bengal, and we can see Northeast.
So you want to know why? So this is what I have been telling for last 1 hour. It's cooperation. Because here I must say that the public awareness level in Sikkim is really good. People know, people understand the implications. Government has been willing, it's very, very important, willing to take difficult decisions in time. And that has saved us.
Sir, I just wanted to have information on the standard number of the Sikkimese people outside.
The
sir.
official
As
data.
on whatever available, sir. The number of persons, including students, sir.
So I don't want to tell you anything offhand, because like we know that number of students who have been given assistance, we know that that figure is official. So that is there. And then these 4 officers in Kolkata, Siliguri, Guwahati, and resident and in Delhi, they are getting information from people. They are working out the details. What exactly is the number? Maybe we'll know in a day or two. But students we know, because they approached us and they have been given financial assistance.
Since all the activities, most of the working activities has been lifted from this lockdown, so is there any plan to lift 144?
See, you must have, let us not forget the perspective. As I said, we are still in a lockdown situation, right? But at the same time, someday, somewhere, economic activities have to be restarted. Restarted in a manner which is kind of a punctuated response to the situation, a cautious approach, and we do things in a manner which doesn't really cause any concern as far as public safety is concerned. Now, these prohibitory orders, these restrictions on not allowing more than 5 people to be present in one place, these are public safety measures. These are not really, strictly speaking, prohibitory orders. Issued under prohibitory sections, but basically to ensure that people maintain social distance. So these restrictions will continue. As a matter of fact, as I said, these national directives do prescribe that in whatever we do, wherever we are, in government offices or industrial enterprises or in bank or in insurance company office, social distancing is going to be the norm. Wearing of mask, maintaining social distancing, personal hygiene and sanitation, washing of hands frequently. This has to continue if we have to protect ourselves.
So there's been some reported cases, like few cases wherein Sikkimis working outside has been asked by the house owners to leave, vacate the rented house. So in this case, who can be contacted?
So there have been complaints. But I think those complaints were at the beginning. We haven't received any fresh complaints. Because when all of a sudden this situation developed, then there was a lot of confusion everywhere. Wherever we have got these complaints, we have gotten in touch with authorities in respect. For example, if somebody has a problem here, then it's our duty to resolve that problem. In the same way, everywhere, state governments, officials, senior officials, they have been forthcoming with resolving the issues. Initially, yes, there were problems. Right now, problems are not of this nature. Problems are of different type. People remaining confined to small little accommodation, not being able to go out. Maybe they are running out of supplies. Of course, supplies are available everywhere. But it's a very, very unusual situation. Even we all are feeling a little claustrophobic, isn't it? So that is understandable. But we have always acted on specific complaints and we have been able to resolve.
सर जो माइग्रेटेड लेबर सर जो आपने कहा कि 20 से काम में जाएंगे सर, तो वो एरिया वाइज रहते हैं सर, कहाँ कहाँ रहते हैं, तो जब काम में जाएंगे तो उनको सर कोई आई कार्ड इशू करना होगा, नहीं तो उन लोग को पुलिस द्वारा या किसी द्वारा डिस्टर्ब भी हो सकते हैं सर। वो
एक चीज़ तो हम ये समझ लें कि जो यहाँ सिक्किम में पिछले लास्ट 21 दिनों में रहे हैं, दे आर सेफ, चाहे वो माइग्रेंट हों, चाहे, क्योंकि अगर इन्फेक्शन का मैनिफेस्टेशन होना था तो अब तक तो हो चुका होता, है ना। Our key safeguard is that we maintain this status by not allowing infection to come in and then spread. अब जो लोग हैं यहाँ, उनको जैसे कहीं घर पे रहते हैं और फिर साइट पे जाना है, तो उनको पुलिस रोकेगी, ये आपका सवाल है। That is exactly what we discussed just now in the meeting. अब होता ये है कि मीटिंग होती है, उसमें डीजीपी साहब हैं, डीआईजी साहब हैं, सीनियर ऑफिसर्स, एसपी साहब भी थे। उसके बाद में मैसेज धीरे धीरे नीचे जाना चाहिए, जाता भी है। कई बार कन्फ्यूज़न होता है, तो 1-2 दिन ऐसी डिफ़िकल्टी होती है, बट दीजिए, बिकॉज द लाइन ऑफ थॉट इज़ वेरी वेरी क्लियर, वी शुड फैसिलिटेट। तो अगर कोई इशू जिस तरह के आएंगे भी, स्पोरेडिक केसेस हियर एंड देयर, विल रिजॉल्व दोज इश्यूज, शुड बी अ प्रॉब्लम।